Challenge Naija Season 3.
The Campus Challenge is a battle among higher institution students in Nigeria, organized by Babs Michael Global Consultancy, in identifying the best brains in the various institutions in Nigeria. This is Season 3, and the aim of this is to create a competitive spirit among our students and responsible in order to get a rewarding value of $3,000. Today, we will be having the Battle 4 that will determine who goes to join 3 other institutions that have already qualified into the quarterfinal. I am your quizmaster, and my name is Babs Michael. Today, for the 4th battle, we have 2 great institutions going eye to eye, leg to leg, hand to hand in the battle to know who goes into the quarterfinal. Representing the Federal University of Technology, Akure, is a wonderful lady, gentle lady, inspiring lady, a leader par excellence. Welcome, Funke Obatu Grace. I said leader because Obatu Funke, you, the president or vice president of a department. Could you tell us something about that?
President of Anatomy Students Society of Nigeria, FUTA chapter. So, and I'm also the campus director for United Nations in collaboration with Millennium Campus Network.
Beautiful. So, can we appreciate that? So, we've got great leaders competing. Representing the first institution in Nigeria, the first university I mentioned in their battle was University of Ibadan, but the first higher institution in Nigeria is Yaba College of Technology. Representing Yaba College of Technology is an amazing lady, Adeyinka Abosede Awe. How are you doing today, Adeyinka? You ready for the battle?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
They are both ready for the battle, and we are looking for the 4th contestant that will go into the quarterfinal. But before I do that, we're going to take this short break, and we'll be back with the rules and regulations as we jump into the battle.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Learn5.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back, our viewers. I know you're ready to see how the battle is going. This battle is between 2 wonderful ladies to know who goes into the quarterfinal. The rules of the game. There are 3 segments in this competition. The first segment is a general segment where you've got questions from English, mathematics, and intelligent quotient questions. The second segment is international relations where you've got questions from current affairs and history. And the last segment is the subject choice segment, where the contestants have the right to choose their choice of question depending on their department. Each correct question is 5 points, and questions not answered correctly is passed to the fellow contestant, where 2 points are obtainable. If none of them can answer the questions are thrown to our amazing audience invited from all universities across Nigeria who are not able to participate fully on stage. We are ready to go into this battle, and now we will also be rewarding the audience if peradventure they answer these questions correctly. On this note, we go into the general segment. 7 questions are available. You have the right to pick from number 1 to number 7. I'll start with Federal University of Technology, Akure. Permit me to say FUTA. Your question.
Question 7.
Question 7. Question 7. Which 2 words are closest in meaning? Joint, obese, corporal, genital, physical, harsh.
Corporal and physical.
Corporal and physical. Correct for 5 points. Correct for 5 points. YABATECH, the battle is on. Your question.
Question 2.
Question 2. A person who earns just enough for basic needs is said to live hand to what?
Mouth.
Hand to mouth. Correct for 5 points. The battle is really on. FUTA, your question.
Question 3.
Question 3. Cantonese and Mandarin are languages which originated in which country?
China.
China. Correct for 5 points. Federal University of Technology, Akure, along the flow. YABATECH, your question.
Question 6.
Question 6. To find the area of a triangle, multiply the width by the height and then divide by what number? To find the area of a triangle, multiply the width by the height and then divide by what number?
Divide by 90.
Divide by
90.
90. 90. That is not correct. Bonus.
2.
Divide by 2. Correct for 2 points. Correct for 2 points. Correct for 2 points. FUTA, your question.
Question 5.
Question 5, and that is the last question for general for FUTA. Question 5. What 8-letter term for a payment made to stockholder is also a word used in mathematics? What 8-letter term for a payment made to stockholders is also a word used in mathematics?
Dividend.
Dividend. Correct for 5 points. Amazing. So dividend is a term for stockholders, is also used in mathematics, and is an 8-letter word. Dividends. Good thinking. 5 points to FUTA. Beautiful. YABATECH, are you ready for us?
Yes, sir.
Your question.
Question 1.
Question 1. The fear of foreigners or strangers is?
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia. Correct for 5 points. Amazing. Amazing battle. Amazing battle. We've come to the end of this general round, but before I announce the result, I have a question for the audience. Audience, are you ready for me? Let me give you this question. Let's roll it. When a browser requests a file that doesn't exist, that's question 4 officially, what 3-digit number typically appears alongside the phrase not found? When a browser requests a file that doesn't exist, what 3-digit number typically appears alongside the phrase not found? All right, the hand there. I've seen the hand shot in there in the middle. What number?
Yeah, maybe 404.
404. Correct. 404. You see, 404. At the end of the first round, the general segment round, the Federal University of Technology, Akure, represented by Obatuyi Funke, have a total of 17 points. And Yabo College of Technology have a total of 10 points. We'll get ready to go into the other 2 segments, which promise to be amazing, more entertaining with love vibrations, and the ladies are ready. But before we surprise you in that battle, we take a short break for commercial. See you soon.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back. We are still live at the 4th battle of the Campus Challenge Season 3. It's been amazing between Federal University of Technology Akure and Yaba College of Technology. Funke, how's it been?
Going well, thank God.
Going well, thank God. Yinka, how you seeing it going?
It's fine, I'm chilled.
It's fine, I'm chilled. I love these contestants. Celebrate them for me. Now we go into international relations. We've got question 1 to 7. This time around, I start with Yaba College of Technology. Your question.
Question 3.
Question 3. Question 3. In Olympics, what events include the parallel bars and the high bar?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, correct for 5 points. Gymnastics. FUTA. YABATECH is ready for you.
Question 5.
Question 5. In fencing, the referee tells competitors to get into position by saying what?
On guard.
On guard, correct for 5 points. These contestants are amazing, prepared, excited to battle. YABATECH, your question.
Question 4.
Question 4. A cruciverbalist is defined as someone who is skillful in solving or creating what type of puzzles?
Crossword.
Crossword puzzles. Correct for 5 points. Crossword puzzles.
Question 2.
FUTA, ready for the battle. Your question 2. Generally regarded as one of the greatest soccer players of all time, the late Diego Maradona was born in what South American country? Yes, this is test.
Brazil.
Brazil. That is not correct. I'm surprised that she didn't get that. Bonus to YABATECH.
Argentina.
Argentina, correct for 2 points. Correct for 2 points. Now we go to the final round of this segment. Your question, YABATECH.
Question 6.
Question 6. A Mustang is a wide breed of which animal?
Horse.
Horse, correct for 5 points. I say these ladies are amazing. This lady is amazing. FUTA, represented by Yinka. Your question.
7.
Question 7. Mount Olympus is the highest mountain in which European country?
Greece.
Greece, correct for 5 points. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing contest. Before I go to the result of this round, audience, I want to be part of this fun. They were just getting it from the right, from the left. Audience, don't disappoint me. This question is for you. Are you ready? Yes, sir. In America, the Golden Gate Bridge is a feature of which city? Feature of which city? I saw that hand first. In America, the Golden Gate Bridge is a feature of which city?
My name is Michael Eric Atpamo, representing University of Benin, and the city is San Francisco, California.
San Francisco, correct. Good. San Francisco, correct. And at the end of these international relations, FUTA, the Federal University of Technology, have a total of 10 points. And Yaba College of Technology have a total of 17 points. There is a comeback. There is a battle. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be going to the final segment. And this final segment is on their choice. And both of them are science oriented and they have chosen science. I've got 6 questions for you to choose from 1 to 6. I'll start from FUTA. FUTA, your question.
6.
Question 6. What does Gijamula counter measures?
Radiation.
Radiation, correct for 5 points. Gijamula counter measures radiation. YABATECH, your question. Question 2. How long does it take for the sun's light to reach the earth? How long does it take sun's light to reach the earth?
Pass, please.
Pass, okay? No idea? Can we take bonus to FUTA?
8 minutes.
8 minutes, correct for 2 points. 8 minutes, correct for 2 points. FUTA, your question for round 2.
Question 3.
Question 3. What is the biggest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Jupiter, correct for 5 points. Correct for 5 points. Question YABATECH, question?
7.
Question 7. No, 1 to 6.
6. Question 1.
Question 1. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? The last letter of the Greek alphabet.
Omega.
Omega, correct for 5 points. Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. We've got a lot of letters: alpha, beta, gamma. You know, we have omega is the last letter. Good job. The final round question, Federal University of Technology, Akure.
Question 4.
Question 4. Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Is it true or false question? Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. True or false?
True.
True. True. Lightning hotter than the surface of the sun. Is it true? We get to know that lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. The right question is true. The right answer is true. 5 points for Federal University of Technology, Akure. That's correct for 5 points. The last question goes to YABATECH.
Question 5.
And that's question 5. What is desquamation? What is desquamation?
No idea.
No idea? You want to give it a try? Desquamation. Okay? No idea. I give it as bonus to FUTA. What is desquamation?
Peeling of skin.
Peeling of the skin. Correct for 2 points. Peeling of the skin. Peeling of the skin. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this battle. At the end of this segment, Yaba College of Technology have a total of 5 points. And Federal University of Technology, Akure, have a total of 19 points. We will be back after this break to announce the results of who is going into the quarterfinal. See you in just a moment.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Naija. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Naija Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Campus Challenge Naija Season 3.
Welcome back to Battle 4 of the Campus Challenge. As we prepare to announce the result, it's been an amazing contest between two intellectuals, two young ladies that have proven that education is beautiful things to behold. Can we once again celebrate these amazing ladies from FUTA and YABATECH? At the end of this contest, Yaba College of Technology have a total of 32 points, while the Federal University of Technology, Akure, have a total of 46 points. From the outcome of this result, I want to say congratulations to YABATECH, represented by Yinka Aware, for doing a great job. And we also want to say congratulations to Obatui Funke, representing Federal University of Technology, who will be going into the quarterfinals. With this, we've come to the end of the Battle 4 of the Campus Challenge Season 3. It's been an amazing journey for Yaba College of Technology, which is ending today. And congratulatory note for the Federal University of Technology, Akure, who is proceeding into the quarterfinal. It's been great having you view this wonderful contest. I'll see you in the next battle, where we have more intellectuals from different universities. Watch out for these young brains across universities in Nigeria battling out for $3,000 as reward. I remain your quiz master. I'll see you next episode. My name is Bounce Michael.